Let's do a shot before we start. Salud. All right. Hi guys, so I'm back with another video, and this time it's gonna be a little problematic, okay, because that's what I do. I voice my opinion. You can agree to disagree, and it is what it is. You can move on. So today I'm gonna be doing an unpopular opinions video, and apparently I have so many unpopular opinions that I had to break it up into two because I didn't want the video to be too long. So this one's just gonna be about pop culture, and then my other one is going to be about politics. But right now, we're going to get into this video. So, the first topic that I wanted to talk about, because it needs to be said, is that I don't like A$AP Rocky. I don't give a fuck what you say. You're not going to change my mind on it. I don't care for this man. Like, I don't care. I haven't liked A$AP Rocky in years. So let's rewind back to like 2016, 2017. And at that point, the only song that I knew by A$AP Rocky, I love bad bitches and a fucking problem. Yeah, like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. That's still a bop. It's still a banger. I still like that song. I do not care. But that's the only song that I knew by him. Back then, I was watching interviews about him because I didn't know much about him. And tell me why, in the interviews I was watching, he was being so fucking arrogant. Like, he's such a cocky little bitch. I know in one of the interviews, he was like talking to an interviewer, and I guess the interviewer was betting him to go around and hit on girls.
So when you actually saw the finished film, what was your reaction?
She looks amazing, huh? Hey, you want to see if I'm really handsome? If I get her number on camera, that means that I'm the most handsome in the world, huh?
Okay, go for it.
Alright, I'm like, tell her come in. Tell her come in. Her. Come on, you big head. Come in.
How are you?
I said to them, you're so beautiful that you should just do my interview with me because I'm beautiful. Would you like to finish my interview with me?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, she's beautiful. All right, what's your name, boo? Come in. Leah? I seen you last night, right?
Yeah, I saw you.
You already know.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember. I remember her. Okay, that was embarrassing. That was weird. Okay. Yeah. Last night. Okay.
Where were you last night?
With her. Apparently. I'm handsome. Of course you are, bro.
And he's so arrogant. He just expects all these girls to be all over him and blah blah blah. And you can see like the look of disappointment in his face when he would get rejected. Like, he's one of those people that acts like the world owes him something. Like, he's so entitled. Don't get me wrong. There is being confident, and then there is being just an arrogant little bitch. And he's an arrogant little bitch. Like, he's so full of himself. It's so annoying. So at that point, I didn't really care for him. After I saw that interview, I'm like, he's not sitting right with me. Like, this is some fuckboy tendencies type of shit. I'm not with it. So then fast forward to 2019, when this motherfucker gets locked up and sent to Swedish jail, right? So he's over here trying to cry these crocodile tears and, oh my God, I'm in jail. They're mistreating me. Please get me out of jail. Oh my God. And then it's brought to my attention that during Ferguson, we all know Ferguson, that's when Mike Brown got shot by a cop, and the town of Ferguson was in an uproar because the black people were sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like, we were over the police brutality at that point. So we were marching. Well, I wasn't marching. I'm not from Ferguson. I was in California, but I was standing with them in solidarity. You feel me? But not A$AP Rocky. They asked him in an interview, what do you think about Ferguson? And he said, Ferguson has nothing to do with me. I'm from Beverly Hills. I'm from Soho. I'm not in Ferguson. That has nothing to do with me. I don't care about Ferguson. I don't care. As a black man, you don't care about Ferguson, the movement, and what we're trying to get done? Are you serious? You don't identify? Like, what the fuck? He talking about I'm making money and fucking bitches and I ain't got time for no Ferguson? What the fuck? But then when you go to jail, you want black folks to cape for you. You want black people to talk about some, get me out of jail, get me out of jail. And all these dumb motherfuckers went around talking about free my nigga ASAP, free my nigga ASAP. When he actually did the shit that he was in jail for. He stomped somebody out just because they were following him. You don't have Uber, you don't have Lyft, even a taxi, bitch. You're so rich you can't even call in for a fucking rental car, bitch. No. You're gonna go and you're gonna flip somebody over and stomp them out with your homies, and then you wanna cry for the black community to come and defend you? Really? I don't like this motherfucker. Like, I really don't like him. I really don't. Like, anybody who don't rock with black people, I don't fuck with you. I don't care if you are a black person. I don't fuck with you. If you can't be down for the cause, if you can't be there for black people, but you want us to cape for you, fuck you. So fast forward to like maybe a few days ago. This is just piling on to me already not liking him. But this dumb ass bitch is gonna go around in an interview and say, oh, well, I put everybody on to Air Force Ones. Like, people weren't wearing Air Force Ones until I started wearing them again.
Coming out with the Air Force One thing, man, I lie to you not. You can ask my manager. It was all premeditated. I said, listen, I'm going to wear these wax sneakers. It was 2011. I said, I'm going to wear these wax sneakers just to test to see. Because, all right, let me tell you, when I first came out, you know, I didn't know if my idols were looking at me for and so I got all my friends like, oh man, you know, so-and-so wore the whatever because you wore, yo, you know, so-and-so was starting to say trill now, right? Oh, you know, so-and-so was watching your video, so-and-so. And I'm like, I don't believe it.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, this man is really acting like every time somebody puts on a pair of forces, they're like, oh, I'ma dip it and do it for my nigga Rocky. Like, ain't nobody doing that shit. He's so arrogant. I can't stand this man. He's so cocky. Like, nobody is checking for you when they're putting on their Air Forces. You did not put people on to Air Forces. That made me laugh. People in the comment section were like, are we going to pretend like Nelly wasn't asking for 2 per? I need 2 per so I get some in my Air Force Ones. Like, really? Are we really gonna fucking act like this motherfucker's really going to think that he put people on the Air Forces? This is how fucking arrogant he is. I do not like him at all. And don't fucking come up to me talking about, oh, his music is fuck him. I don't give a fuck enough to listen to his music. He's too arrogant and I refuse to support him. Let's move on from him, because I will never like him, and that is what it is. Okay, I have a list, by the way. I have a list. So my next one, and this is very, very important, Chris Brown needs to be canceled. I do not care what you say. I don't give a fuck. He needs to be canceled. And for the most part, I feel like non-black people have already partially canceled him. Like, for some whatever reason, they still listen to his music, but they still talk about, I listen to his music, but he's a woman beater. So it's like a qualifier for them, whatever the fuck. When I say this is an unpopular, I mean this within the black community. For some whatever fucking reason, it is hard as hell for black people to cut off Chris Brown. I don't know why, because the main people that he offends are dark-skinned black women. But those are the main people who support this man. The same people who will be at his concerts, who will be buying his albums off the racks, off the shelves, like it's fucking drugs or some shit. Literally. Chris Brown is so disrespectful to black women. So disrespectful. Let's not mind the fact that he talked about I only fuck black bitches with the good hair. Fuck is you talking about some good hair? Healthy hair is good hair, sir. And we already know what he means by good hair. But he's making fun of you for your 4B, 4C hair, and you're still putting money in this man's pockets? Why? Like, we need to have some type of self-esteem, self-respect at a point. Like, if someone's blatantly disrespecting you to your face, cancel them. And we already know that because he's your fave, that's why you refuse to cancel him. Because he's your fave. You're already probably in your fucking feelings because I'm calling this bitch out. And you're talking about, well, that's been my baby daddy since 2005. That's been my baby daddy. Can't nobody tell me nothing about no Chris Brown. Chris Brown doesn't respect you. He doesn't respect you at all. And you need to understand that. What was that song in Loyal? What did he say? Got a black girl with a big booty. She a bad bitch. Let's get to it. Even when he's calling you a girl, you still a bitch. What the fuck? All he ever does is call black women bitches, black girls with big booties being bad bitches. That's all he ever calls you, ever. But you know what he does for non-black women? Because he loves Asian women. So he makes a whole song called Fine China. Just like Fine China. What are you talking about? In contrast to how he treats you, opposed to how he uplifts Asian women. But you still putting money in this man's pockets, and he don't even respect you. Let's look at his track record. The only two women that I know that he's ever dated that he put his hands on are the two black women that he's ever dated. Rihanna and Karrueche. Because yes, he did beat up Karrueche. She even has a restraining order on his ass. The two black people that he dated, and even though Karrueche is caping for Asian people and she wants to only identify as Asian, she's black, and he hit her. He hit her. But you don't hear him hitting his Asian girlfriends because he doesn't respect black women. He doesn't even respect his own black mother. Throwing rocks through her door and shit in her car. If a man doesn't respect his mama, how you expect him to respect you? What are you talking about? This is what I'm talking. We need to have a self-esteem, guys. Like, we need to have a self-esteem. Stop supporting these men that don't give a fuck about you. Because Chris Brown doesn't give a fuck about his mama. He don't give a fuck about you. He used to see his mom get beat up a lot of the time, so that would be a norm for him. But that ties also back into the black woman thing, because he thinks that it's acceptable to beat black women. And that's all I've ever seen him do, is beat on black women. Period. Like, I don't know if it's a lack of respect for his mother. I don't know what it is. But if he doesn't respect his black mother, he's not going to respect you. But you keep going to his concerts, you keep buying his music, which who the fuck still buys music? I haven't bought music since I was 12 years old. Get on the fucking wave. But what are y'all doing with your lives? Respect yourself. Respect yourself. And you refuse to cancel this man because he's your fave. But your fave could give two fucks about you. There are people that have come out that have said that Chris Brown doesn't allow dark-skinned women in his section.
Hey, Brown, bitch, stop playing with me. Okay, all that talking about can you take me out and all that, like, bitch, that shit not funny. Second of all, bitch, I'm not even your type, bitch. You into things of, lighter complexion. Coke, heroin, Molly, acid, embalming fluid, cigarettes. I'm just saying, Puerto Rican women, white women, Asian women, and that's all fine because that's your preference and we are entitled to a preference. Bitch, all I'm doing is calling it like I see it. When we was in the club in Miami and when we was in the club in LA, bitch, in your section, your rules was no darkies. You wouldn't let my homegirl in LA, but you let all her friends in. And in Miami, you wouldn't let my other homegirl in, but you let all her friends in. But y'all was talking about no dark-skinned women. All I'm saying is, like a gangster, how you feel, stand on that shit. Because me, however I feel about anything, I'ma stand on it 10 toes. Bitch, don't come changing your opinion and how you feel about shit because everybody bashing you. And furthermore, I told my homegirl not to even be in your section because, bitch, she don't even do coke.
Section. He doesn't want anything to do with dark-skinned black women. And y'all keep putting money in this man's wallet. Stop it. Cancel that bitch. So we're moving on from Chris Brown. And the next unpopular opinion is that Black Panther, the movie, pissed me off. Now, like everybody else, upon a first watching, I was like, this is so amazing. Like, there's black superheroes, a black civilization that is so advanced and beyond the intelligence of modern day technology. It was very empowering. It is. It's still empowering. With that being said, Black Panther pissed me off because of the whole Killmonger situation. So everybody who's watched the movie, fucking spoilers, sorry, you had 2 years, tough titties. So everybody who knows that Killmonger's whole goal was to go to Wakanda, get a hold of the vibranium technology and mobilize black people across the world and empower them by giving them vibranium weapons to fight oppression. That's literally what he was trying to do. Now tell me why T'Challa and the whole gang were mad at him because he was trying to empower black people and trying to give them weapons and stuff so they could fight oppression, fight white supremacy across the world. And he ended up getting stabbed by T'Challa, ended up killing himself because he refused to be a prisoner. He refused to be in bondage, and I can respect that. But tell me why, after Killmonger dies, they want to go and be like, well, we are going to share the vibranium, but we're going to share it with the world. You're going to share it with the world? Like, okay, I understand the whole equality aspect, like we're all equal and they should share it with the whole world so everybody can advance in the civilization. Okay. But my thing is, Killmonger was trying to empower black people so they felt like they had a sense of self. He was trying to empower black people so they felt like they finally could have a position of leadership in a society that has been oppressing them for hundreds of years. Killmonger was from Oakland, from America, so he knew firsthand how racism pops off in America, right? But he gets killed because he's trying to empower black people. But then you turn around and give the same weapons he was trying to give to black people to the white leaders that have been oppressing them and that are still racist to this day? What? Like, that shit blew my mind. I'm like, how are you going to criminalize someone because they're trying to empower people, but then you're going to turn around and give the weapons to people, but the same people that are oppressing the people he was trying to empower? What? I don't know if that's gonna make you look at the movie differently. I don't know if that's gonna make you see the movie from my perspective. Because honestly, the first time that I watched it, I was so like, oh my God, yes, Black Panther. But upon a second watching, I was like, well, what was the point of killing Killmonger then? If you were just going to turn around and share the vibranium with everybody. I'm like, even in a black movie, black people cannot be empowered. Like, even in a black movie with a black cast, we cannot get ahead. Because it's like, you can give vibranium to these world leaders, but you know these are the same world leaders that are anti-black, pushing propaganda and keeping black people down, right? But oh, we can't be giving these weapons to African Americans. We can't be giving these weapons to Afro-Europeans. We can't do that. We're Wakanda. We have to stay undercover. Moving on. So that's the last one I want to say. That's all that I had to say for my unpopular opinions for this video. So if you agree, disagree, what have you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, get a narrative going, get a rhetoric going, and definitely interact with me, please. Your girl is bored. So let me know how you guys think of this video, and I will see you in the next one.